got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the Freak Show, the best in town.
Welcome to MTG3, and today we got an excellent show for you. Yes, we have 3 cards from Phyrexia. All will be one that I personally love, and I hope you love them too. And if you don't love them, just say you don't like them, you hate them, you're disgusted by them. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. But with that, we start the show right now. Whoa. Hit that like button, dudes and dudettes. The first card on this list is an amazing green dinosaur card. I think sees the potential of being a great creature in like a mono green deck, even a Gruul deck, or any deck that wants to run heavy green creatures. And you'll see what I mean just in a second. It's big and stompy. And what card am I talking about? I'm talking about Phyrexia Rex. Phyrexia Rex costs 4 generic and 3 green. Is an 8/8 creature Phyrexian dinosaur. This spell cannot be countered. It has trample, ward 4, and haste. And that's not all. It comes with Toxic 4. Toxic 4 says players dealt combat damage by this creature also gets 4 poison counters. This card is nuts. This card is crazy. This card is going to see play in all the mono green stompy decks. Just in general, stompy deck, slam that in because it's perfect for the mono green deck. Gruul decks that run red green, I'm going to play this card as a big stompy creature just to go stomp, 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 and stomp all the way through with all that trample hastiness it has. Yes, this card is nuts. Other archetypes will play this dinosaur, but I think this is just going to be the king of the stompy stomps, and we'll see a lot of play because of that haste and trample ability. And with that, we go to card number 2.
Subscribe to show people we are having a party.
The second card on this list is an amazing card. Yes, look how cool I am, folding my arms up. Oh, okay, but seriously, this card is awesome. This card is crazy good. It's a red creature that fills a legendary cycle in the set, and it is amazing. I mean, and I'm going to show you what it is right now. Sulfa Mayhem Dominus costs 2 generic, 2 red, is a 5/4 legendary creature, Phyrexian Horror. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent, or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals double that damage to that player or permanent instead. And you may pay 1 generic and 2 Phyrexian red. Phyrexian red means you can pay 2 life instead of the red mana cost. So basically, free mana for 2 life for each of those 2 red pips there. And you get to discard 2 cards, put an indestructible counter on Sulfa Mayhem Dominus. This card is crazy. This card is good. It is everything you want a red thing to do. So long as you're not doing combat damage, you can ping with a creature, you can ping with an enchantment, you can ping with an artifact, you can strike with sorceries and instants like Shock, Lightning Bolt, and other cards in those ranges. As long as it's non-creature damage, you're doubling up. Kind of makes you miss mana burn, doesn't it, right? Because that would be non-creature damage and double. Oh man, memories. But that is crazy. This card will see a lot of play in many commander decks. This card will see play in many cubes. This card is sensational. This card is awesome. And with that, we go to card number 3. Thank you for being here today. You make my channel amazing. The third top card on this list is a card I personally want. I personally need. I mean, so badly. I can feel the card. I can smell the card. I can hug the card. If I had some love in my life to warm my soul, that's what this card is. I don't know, I'm being over dramatic and weird. It's a token doubler. Ooh. And now I'm talking about Mondrak Glory Dominus. Mondrak Glory Dominus costs 2 generics, 2 white, is a 4/4. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Horror. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. You may pay 1 and 2 Phyrexian white. You can sacrifice 2 other artifacts and or creatures. Put an indestructible counter on Mondrak Glory Dominus. This card is crazy. This card is nuts. It is the token doubler we needed, right? We needed something that wasn't a reprint of Doubling Season, right? We needed something new, something fresh, something more tangible to get our hands on, even though this card has a high price tag on it. Bummer. But with boxes being open, this card should see more of a dip in the price, which I'm waiting for and hoping I can snag one for my Estrid the Masked Angels token deck. It's a enchantment deck that runs angel token strategies. Simple as that. But for you, it could be in your green-white tokens deck. It could be in your sapling deck. It could be in your worm deck. Or whatever tokens they are. I know there's elephant tokens. Want to double those up? This card is nuts. This card is crazy. And with cards like this, bing, and cards like that, bing, white-green token doublers just got better. And by better, I mean there's an extra option here to choose from. That's another card in the 99. This card adds power where power wasn't needed, but will be appreciated. And with that, we go to the end step.
You listening? Damn.
Go, 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 go.
2 answers last week's question. What is your favorite memory from Magic the Gathering and your life of? We have Cupola, or Cupola, or Cupola. How do you enunciate this? I'd love to know. Don't want to mess your name up. Sorry for messing it up. But Cupola says, I think my favorite memory was the first time I played FNM, Time Spiral, Block, Draft. Went 0-3 because I had never done a draft in my life and hadn't played Magic since middle school. I still had a blast. That is a good memory. And that was a good block. Time Spiral block, awesome. That's why we had a remastered set of it, where we revisited it, because it was such a fun, well-balanced, powerful block. Well, I'm glad, and thank you for sharing your memory, Cupola. Hope I'm saying your name correct. But that is awesome. And thank you for sharing. Like, honestly, it touches my heart, because that's amazing. And the question for this week is, if you could revisit a plane again, any plane in Magic, preferably not one that's been revisited, but if you really want to go back to, say, Ravnica, knock yourself out, my favorite set. But if you could revisit a set, a plane, what would that plane be? My personal answer to this would be going back to Lorwyn, because that was a fun, amazing set, and I don't think we got enough time spent there. The draft synergies and everything were just amazing during that time. Now, Standard was a wrecking ball with those fairies, but it was still a good set to draft, a good set to be in, a good time in life. And with that, I bid you a wonderful day. Play wise, my friends!
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
Got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly. Thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take